Hi, I'm Al Sutherland with your Mesonet Weather Report. Here we are in mid-May looking at a week with declining temperatures and still lots of rain. The rain is expected in May, the cold temperatures aren't. On a 3-day rainfall map through Wednesday of this week, we can see those green areas that had an inch or more of rain. Miami had the highest rainfall amount, 3 93/100 inches of rain. Idabel, which is also on the eastern side of the state, surprisingly was the low rainfall area with only 0.04 of an inch. That rainfall added to our soil moisture on a map of 7-day 10-inch fractional water index changes. We can see that Freedom stayed low. It was lost 0.4 of an inch over that week. On the plus side, in the green areas, we had Hollis at 0.6 and Grandfield at 0.5. With that change in fractional water index over the week, we wanted to take a look at how that fractional water index changed as we went down in depth. Towards the surface at 4 inches for Wednesday, we can see that much of the state is dark green. Those areas at 1 or in the high numbers are really wet, good moisture. Down at 0, that's bone dry. And we can see Perkins is our low spot at 0.3 of an inch. And we've got a few other dry spots that are yellow-green on our map. A little bit farther down at 10 inches, now we start to see some areas that are really dry. Freedom comes in at 0.1. Cheyenne and Kingfisher at 0.2. So those are very, very dry on this scale. Our next level down is 24 inches, and here we see some continuation of those dry spots. Hooker and Freedom and Eric all at 0.1. Kingfisher at 0.5 or halfway down on the scale. Hollis at 0.4. Fortunately for much of the state, we're in that dark green, wetter soil pattern with good soil moisture, and this is down at the 24-inch depth. So those are our different depths. How do we look at that all together? Well, we can turn to a map of percent plant available water from the surface down to 32 inches. We can see those drier areas like Freedom at 24% of plant available water, Hooker at 36%, Kingfisher at 40%, Eric at 46%. So those are the low areas. As we move across the state, most areas have good soil moisture in that top 32 inches. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the Mesonet Weather Report.